Hello there, friends. I'd like to settle in for a moment in my yard chair, if you will, and give a big fat thank you to all my subscribers. I do this maybe once a year, but it's not often enough. I get a satisfaction out of uploading YouTube videos and sharing my thoughts with the world. And that satisfaction, of course, is dependent upon whether or not people even watch it. As much as some people may say, well, I would just make a video journal, I don't care if anybody watches. Of course, that's nonsense. The more people that watch, generally, people get a certain sense of satisfaction that people are interested in watching what they have to say. I have kind of mixed feelings about this. On one hand, enjoy watching my subscriber count grow. And it's been growing organically. To give you an idea, I get maybe an average of about one subscriber a day. Not much, considering I have 4,500 videos. And it's because my videos are not in line with the current atmosphere of YouTube and what is popular. And of course they don't get recommended because most of them are just me sitting behind the camera saying, hey, how you doing? So that used to be pretty much the central theme of YouTube, was people sharing their thoughts, talking to the camera, and then maybe sharing some crazy videos of things that they've done, gameplay, whatever it was. And each person had kind of their own niche. Today, YouTube has become a cesspool. And I wanted to make a whole video about this topic, but I thought it would just sound whiny. In the sense that, so many YouTubers have brought this topic up. The YouTube's become a place where it's just all about the money, where it's all about there's nothing that bothers me more. I gotta say this, it's the opposite of what most people like. I like the opposite of what most people like. And I know this because I don't like what's popular, and I don't not like it just because it is popular. I just find I don't like popular things. I'm not big on memes. I don't follow current political culture and what's going on in the news. I'm not interested in this shit. But more than that, I try to surround myself with positive ideas and productive dialogue. And so much of that is lost on today's world. That it's just all about being right. It's all about proving yourself. It's a weird time to be alive. It's so much more intense than any other time in my life. And YouTube, as much as people have over the years said, well, we can leave YouTube and go somewhere else. Where? Go to Rumble, go to Odyssey. I have an Odyssey page that I have a few videos uploaded on. The first time I went there, all I found was a bunch of people complaining about Jews. The same old bullshit as we used to have on YouTube. And YouTube cleaned that shit up to make more money. And part of me says that's wrong because you're censoring people's speech. And then part of me says, thank God I don't have to hear people use the N-word and talk about Jews all the time on YouTube now. It is nice. It really is. Because most of us, a majority of us, we don't want to hear some of the bullshit coming from the extreme 1% that sit on internet all day and post bullshit. And so, anyway, that's me though. And you're you. You might like that stuff. The point I'm getting at here is that I'm extremely grateful to have all of you who comment and hit the comment button and actually type a few words. Take the time to click one of the links and go to my podcast. Those kinds of things go a long way. And the whole time I've had my channel, for the last 12 years, I guess, that I've really been actively using my channel, I've never expected it to grow fast. I want it to grow at what they call an organic pace. An organic channel is one that's not building itself on street cred or current themes or memes. It's a channel that has built itself slowly over time. When you guys leave a comment, it's usually insightful, it's usually interesting, and it's usually from somebody that I recognize. And I want you to know, I made a YouTube video like 5 years ago. It sounds so dumb now. Talking about how I was apologizing to my subscriber base that I couldn't answer all the comments anymore. And yes, there was a time when I could answer every comment. Up until about 10,000 subscribers, I might get 5, 6 comments on a video, and I would answer every single one of them. And to this day, I still hold my promise that every single comment on every video of mine that's ever been left, I've read it. And I have 4,500 videos and around 4 million views on all my random channels. Yes, I have 4 million people have watched one of my videos. That's just weird to me. But it means that if even 1 in 1,000, or it's going to be more than that, if 1 in 100 leave a comment, that's 40,000 comments I've had to respond to. And I think about the time it takes, but it's effort well spent. Even just reading them. And so, yeah, I'm not trying to like talk y'all up. I mean, but I appreciate my subscriber base, because it's not like going to some gaming video or a music video and just seeing a bunch of random strangers talking shit to each other in the comments about what they think is cool and what's not, which completely loses the topic altogether most of the time. But you guys respond to topics in my videos that are very specific, and I love that. What's weirder is that I'll make a video and I might upload it and then make it public like a week later, and then somebody comments about a particular part of it and I forget what I fucking said. It's so weird. But I have to go back and watch the part, and I do, you know. Like one of my subscribers, Jackass, he always leaves, you know, timestamps, and I do appreciate that. I want you to know that. And if you all want more live casts, let me know. I'm thinking about doing a few, but I haven't been able to find the right time. I've been working, doing the tiny homes, and then on the weekend, I've been intending to go up north to work on another job. Work is complicated. I actually will be losing my job at the end of the year because my boss is just calling it quits and they're taking off to Mexico. They have like a B&B down there. Don't blame him. It's difficult. He has to pay me, and he's not even making, I don't think, as much as I am. He's eaten cost. I think he just wants out of it. But anyway, I can understand that. People want to have freedom. They want to have freedom to do the things they want to do. And this brings me back to YouTube. So many people who do YouTube and have YouTube channels, they actually quit their day job and just make YouTube their job. And these are the ones who, you know, might have great channels but then spend weeks complaining about the algorithm and how they're not getting promoted and they're not getting paid enough. And it's like, you know, we really don't give a shit, or I don't give a shit how much YouTubers are getting paid. I've been doing this from the beginning because I love it, and the only money I make is off my patrons, and I appreciate you all, but I don't expect to make money off of ads and Gillette and beer commercials and all the bullshit that gets promoted on these channels. And that's why YouTube has become a cesspool. It's become garbage. People can select which companies they want to advertise on their channel. This is an option. So you can say, I don't want big oil, or I don't want tech, or whatever it might be. Most creators won't do that because to them, it's a compromise of integrity to make a buck. And I gotta say, not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of bullshit. And so I'm grateful that I've been able to do my channel the way I want and hang on to it. Some of my new subscribers might not know that, you know, a couple of years ago I got my channel, like, I've had, if you get one strike, you can't upload for a week. If you get 2 strikes, I can't remember how long the issue is, but if you get 3 strikes, you're basically out and your channel gets deleted. I've had 2 strikes 3 times. I've had 1 strike many times. I always have a strike on my channel. From COVID last time, for just talking about my opinion without even talking about any medical issues. It was pretty dumb. And then, and then one time I had my channel completely deleted. And I didn't know what to do. I went to my secondary channel, which is called Carpo. It used to be Carpo's Thoughts. It says, it's just, the name of the channel is just Carpo, and it has a wizard with a dude in a wizard hat. Go there and subscribe if you're not subscribed. That's where I'll go if anything happens to this channel. But generally, YouTube's figured it out to where I can say fucking shit and damn and titties, cock shit, piss, cunt, sucker, cocksucker, motherfucker, and not have to worry about being censored because only my subscribers are going to see this anyway. I think that's kind of a conundrum for YouTube. If people feel like they won't get their video promoted if they say one bad word, then they're likely to say cunt 50 times. You know, it's just human nature. But that's neither here nor there. I think I just wanted to give some gratitude, some thank yous to all of you for your time, the time you've spent with me. Some of my subscribers have been around for like a decade. That's pretty crazy. I'm almost 48. That means, you know, I started my channel when I was like 35, 36. And some of my subscribers have been around since I was in my 30s. And now I'm going on 50. And to be able to grow together. Some of you know me better than my own friends know me. You know? And that's pretty fucking awesome. That we can see each other through a lens. I think it's awesome. Anyway, those are my thoughts for the day. Thank you for being here. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for leaving a comment. Thanks for supporting authentic, you know, bullshit, I guess. I'm just sitting here talking about my life and my thoughts. But, I think many of you can relate because you have similar thoughts and ideas. And ultimately, we're just trying to find people who share similar values. Peace out. I'll see you next time. Be well. Take care of each other.